Good evening, everybody. Hang on just a second. I gotta push some. Okay, I'm back. But anyway, today I'm just out riding around. It's shaky, and I'm just using my phone. So, but I want to show you. How can I word this? Everybody comes to the desert in the wintertime. You know, snowbirds and campers and whatever. I'm looking around, getting distracted. You don't never hear about the bad stuff here. Everybody comes in with their toys and their big RVs and their four-wheelers and motorcycles, and they just totally rampage this place. And then they come the end of the season, they just jump in their seat and take off down the road. They leave a huge mess for everybody. Completely destroy the land. And I'm not saying all the RVers or all the people who camp does this, but a lot of them. About 7 or 8 out of 10 people does this. So today we're gonna go around and just look at a few things that has been left for this small town to clean up, just so they can come back next year and destroy this place again. All right, let me get you turned around here and we'll start looking at some stuff. Okay, we're coming up on this one of many things that are out here. Wow. So here we've got an RV, an SUV, and a fairly new travel trailer burnt to the ground. That's insane. I'm pretty sure this wasn't out here last week. It may have been, but I don't think it was. Wow, they lost everything. Yeah, I know I'm being kind of quiet, but this is the first time I've seen this one. Man, I don't know how it burned, but that's bad. Wow. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Right, as we're traveling down the road, the sun's right in our face, and but see that and that trash? That's just laying everywhere. I could stop 200 times and show you that stuff. But we're still riding along. I want to get over there on that side. Let me pause this, and I'm going to find a way to get on the other side of the wash there. I know a spot, but I'm way past it. I might have to turn around and go to it. But give me just a minute, we'll be back. All right, now we're coming up on another one, abandoned vehicle out here. Now we're in the LTVA here in Quartzsite, the long-term business center. This one here is Tyson's Wales or Skadden Wash, however you say it. I can't remember the name of it. But here's something else that was abandoned for the people of the town to clean up. Another burned out vehicle just left. And the person who left this one comes here every year and camps in the same spot. So I'm wondering if they're gonna come back this winter, or are they just too embarrassed that they left all the trash here for someone else to clean up. And this is just one of many things left out here. I could spend all day driving around. But I see something just right across the road. Let's just go check it out. I tell you what's going to happen. The people are going to keep doing this until they take this land away from us. They're not going to let us come out here no more. But you know, folks don't care. They come here from all over the world. Some kind of old metal box full of trash. You know, it don't surprise me none. But folks come here from all over the world, United States, come here and just destroy the land, throw the trash on the ground. You know, I've seen them dump their sewer tanks just right out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's the desert. Don't worry about it. Well, you know, this is a community. You can't see it because I'm using my phone, but right over there's community. Then go back this direction is community. People live out here. You know, and you're not only that, you're destroying habitat for animals that live out here. There's a lot of animals live in this desert. People think the desert's just hot and dry and dusty and nothing's alive. That's far, far from the truth. There's hundreds of animals that live out here. You know, folks, I don't know, I get pretty upset when I think about it. People come here and just disrespect everything, and then when the land or the campgrounds get closed or parking spots or whatever, when that gets taken away from us, then they go to crying. Well, that ain't fair. Well, you know, you're a part of the problem. You know, speaking of the people who just throws the trash on the ground and leaves old raggedy old campers falling apart out here. You know, that's who I'm talking about. I know everybody doesn't do this, but I see a lot. I see a whole lot going on out here that if they close this land today, I wouldn't get mad one bit, because I completely understand. But anywho, we're gonna move on to Dome Rock. Now, a lot of y'all that come to this area in the wintertime, snowbirds, you know where Dome Rock is. So let me pause this, give me a few minutes. We'll go right there and look at all the trash that was left out there this season. All right, I'm gonna take you here to another spot I found when I was out riding my dirt bike the other day. You see the trash right there. Somebody just come out here and made this a dumping ground. Considering I'm seeing RV sewer hoses, old mattresses, I'm assuming it's a boondocker. A full-time RVer. Surely they... It's horrible. Yep. This is the dirty little secret that full-time... Ooh, sorry, about to drop the phone, but this is the dirty little secret that full-time RVers don't want you to know about. And again, let me stress, I mean, I'm not saying everybody does this, but a lot does. I've seen so much with my own eyes, and some of them are just blatantly just do it right out in the wide open. That's horrible. Anywho, don't the trash look so beautiful against that background? Picturesque, ain't it? Let's move on to the next spot of one of many. I'm not going to take you to all of them. I don't have enough time to do that. But I'm going to take you to the most popular camping areas that the snowbirds or full-time RVers like to go to in the winter. And we'll look at all the trash they left right there. Alright, we're out on Dome Rock Road. Some of you will notice that come here in the winter will recognize the spot. But here's another. Now this used to be an RV park. It's closed now. It's abandoned, whatever you want to call it. It's become part of BM land. But anywho, right back here, a lot of people like to camp along this wash right here, because one, the backdrop, you know, it is picturesque, but it's just right through here. I already know what's here, because I went riding around on my dirt bike the other day and seen all this. Can you see all that beautiful trash glistening in the sun there? I don't know if the sun's blacking out or not. Huge trash pile there. Now I gotta watch where I'm driving. There's so much trash at this spot. It may not be showing up, but the wash is all full of trash over there. Of course, trash on the ground. Yep, full-time RVing. Sell your home, buy an RV, and what's old Bob Wells say? Get rid of everything, get you a van, come out here and live this great life. And you folks don't even know what goes on. You watch them old YouTube videos, and people laying on the beach in their $200,000 RVs. That's all fake. Well, I shouldn't say it's fake. I mean, I've got a lot of friends at full-time RV, and they don't trash the property like this. I don't do it. So I shouldn't say everybody, but you would be surprised what really goes on behind the scenes of this van life and RV life garbage. It's really sad. Ooh, and hitting that big pothole is kind of sad too. But anywho, let's move on to the next spot. We'll be back in just a second. A lot of you will recognize this area. We're still on Dome Rock Road. I don't know if it's going to show up on my phone. I'll just pull in there. Just blatantly more trash stowed on the ground. And I can actually tell you who did this one. That's just nice, ain't it? Lovely, lovely. Did you see a big pile of trash? Or the wash is full of trash down there. All right. See that RV right there? They was parked in that spot I just showed you. All that big pile of trash right there, they was parked right there for about a month. And I come through one day and they had moved down there to where I just showed you, and that pile of trash was sitting there. Now, I can't say for a fact they threw it out there. It's just pretty convenient that it showed up right after they left. So anyway, let's go look at the next one. I don't know if you can see it, but the wash right there is all full of trash. Look at this place. All full of trash. Yep. That's your full-time RV life and van life. That's what YouTube doesn't show you. All them fancy little Hollywood production videos on YouTube, they don't show you all this. Look at all that trash stowed on the ground here. We're right here at Dome Rock. Now, I know a lot of you don't know, that means nothing to you, but most of you do. You know where Dome Rock's at. Actually, a very beautiful area, or it was. You know, it's not so much picturesque now, but anyways, let's continue this tour of the great life of RV life. We'll go to the next spot. There's another pile of trash right there, that wash. I mean, I can't, this is Dome Rock, and I can't go, 100 feet without seeing a pile of trash. I mean, I'm pretty sure you folks didn't know it was like this. And it's not just here, it's everywhere. Back home in my home state or national forest, it looks the same way. All that live free and don't get rid of all your bills and don't have house payments, just live free out on the land. Come out here and look at the land and see if you want to support that. I really don't want to be a part of full-time RV life no more. And again, let me stress, I'm not saying everybody does this. I have a lot of friends. I don't want to name them right now because I don't want them in this video, this type of video, but I've got a lot of friends who's been full-timing for years, and they don't do this. I know for a fact because I've camped with them. I've camped in areas they've been in. I know they don't do that, but sadly, a huge portion of the so-called RV van life does this. This is what they do. Dump the trash on the ground, dump their sewer tanks right there on the ground. It's really sad. You folks, and I know some of y'all that enjoy camping and getting out. You may not be full-time, but you still camp. You see it. You go to your little campgrounds and see the trash everywhere. But let's get over to the next spot, and then we'll make that the last one. All right, now we're going to I'll show you the church real quick so y'all recognize where I'm at. We're going to an area called Skadden Wash. I can't say it really good, so probably not pronouncing it right, but the folks that come here in the winter time, you know where I'm talking about. But I'm gonna show you some more. Well, I accidentally hit the button, turned my camera off, but I'm gonna show you some more people who followed the pack it in, pack it out rule, or maybe they just packed it in and forgot to pack it out. But yeah, this is Skadden Wash. Well, this is actually the back side of Skadden Wash. We're at the limit on the back side. Skadden Wash goes out that direction towards the interstate. Really sad. Really, really sad. We're almost there. We're just going to right here. I'm just taking it easy, looking for old boards with nails in them or glass or something. You know, I don't want to get a flat tire. All this garbage out here. But here's some more of your wonderful, wonderful RV life. I mean, that's just sad. Now, I don't think the people who brought that out here stripped it. I mean, they could have. I'm pretty certain, because I see this quite a bit sometimes. A camper or an RV will get abandoned, and the local homeless or even just the local people will come out here and strip it down. But anyway, some more dark secrets of that RV life. Pitiful. I just don't want my name associated with it anymore, because this is what people see now. When they think of van life, RV life, this is what they're going to think of. I mean, it may not be showing up on my phone, but that whole wash is just full of trash. I mean, it's just, you can almost walk across it, never touch the ground. Pretty sad, pretty sad. And up there's an old abandoned campsite. It's not showing up good, but that whole area is just full of trash. That whole tree line, just plastic bags, and I don't know, I see all kinds of stuff. I see some clothes. There's one of them plastic portable toilets. I mean, it's just disgusting, really. And I know this video is gonna make a lot of people mad, and I'm really not offended if it does. This is reality. This is the truth. I mean, I'm showing it to you right here on the ground. This isn't made up. This isn't me sitting in a fancy little Twitch studio with a green screen. This is the real deal. It's out here on the ground right now. So if I make, you know, a couple people sniffle and shed a tear, well, that's, oh well. I'm just giving you the truth, the way it really is. You watch all them YouTube videos, them people laying on beaches and hiking through the mountains with their LL Bean, you know, clothes on. That ain't true. I'm sure somebody is doing that, but the harsh reality is that's not true. What you're watching is all fake and made up. Well, I think I've shown you enough. It's you kind of get the understanding. I could spend all day out here taking you to places. I mean, I passed up, like the one I just got through showing you, there's about 7 more spots out here, you know, just in this area. It looks just like that or worse. I mean, I hate to be the one that sticks his hand in front of the camera. I hate to be the one that just talks negative all the time, but this is reality. We need to talk about this, and we need to get this problem stopped and taken care of and stopped, because they're going to take our lands away. These public lands, they're going to shut them down, and I really don't blame them. If it was me, if I had control, I would have already done it. I would already chain this thing up tight. But I guess they got more patience than I do, I guess. But yeah, it's getting hot. It's already 107 degrees, and it's only 10:30 in the morning. So I think I'm gonna head on back to the house, take Russ out to pee real quick, and probably lay around the couch in the air conditioner and be a bum. Truthfully, that's probably what I'm gonna do. So anyway, I just want to get out today and show you folks a little bit of this problem we're having. Nobody shows this. Nobody. Oh, they'll show a fire pit with a couple of cans in it and maybe a plastic spoon. I mean, they'll show that, but they don't show you the real problem. This is, well, I mean, just for lack of words, this is an epidemic. Woo, that was a hard one to say there. But people flood in here every winter, and not just here, it's all over the country, you know, campgrounds and stuff, but it's really bad here. But everybody floods in here in the wintertime, and like I said, you know, they run around and pretty much tear everything up. I mean, they're ATVs, and don't get me wrong, I've got a four-wheeler and a dirt bike I ride out here also, but I stay on the trails, or I stay on existing trails. You know, it may be an area that shouldn't be riding in, but somebody's already made a trail, so right or wrong, you know, I'll take that trail, but I don't cut across to the middle. If there's no tracks or anything, I don't cut across to the middle and make new tracks, because if you haven't been to the desert, you may not understand, but a lot of you that come out here will, that whatever tracks you make, whether you just cruise around like I am today, or you're just on your side by side just ripping through the desert, whatever tracks you make, they'll be here 100 years from now. You can come back 100 years and them tracks will still be there. And these little creosote bushes and mesquite bushes, there's one right in front of me. Of course, it's right on the edge of the road, so it's kind of understandable, but it's been ran over. Just so you see what I'm talking about, that little bush right there. But look at that big crack on my windshield. Dang. Anyway, we're getting off subject. When you run them over and kill them or break them or destroy them, you'll never see them again. I mean, they'll eventually come back, yes, but it takes so long that that's pretty much gone forever, you might as well say. Yeah, so that's the sad, ugly truth of RV life that YouTube doesn't show you. No one on YouTube shows you this, and I'm gonna start showing it. And I know I'm gonna make a lot of people mad, make somebody mad over there a while ago. That little pile of trash with the 3 RVs right there together. Somebody actually lives there. There's somebody staying right there. He come out. You might have heard it. I don't know if the phone picked it up or not, but he come out cussing. I don't care, you know. Clean that mess up. It's ridiculous. There's no reason for it. In front of me, I know you're looking at the back of the Jeep, but in front of me, maybe 2, possibly 3 miles, there's a free dump. A refuge center, you know, one of the places you go to has a bunch of dumpsters and blah, blah, blah. It's just right there. It's free. You can take anything but chemicals. And I think that's it. They even take tires there. You can take anything there and dump it for free. But it's a lot easier just to kick it out your back door here on the ground and drive off. I mean, I understand that. It's a whole lot easier to do that. So, all right, I'm sure I made everybody mad by now, and honestly, I really don't care. But anyway, okay, folks, sorry about that. I had to come into my studios, my Hollywood production studio. Now, actually, this is just a quilt, not a quilt, but well, actually, it's a quilt. It's like a moving quilt. I got over, you know, this RV has a huge window, so I got it covering it up. Anywho, it's so hot outside. I feel a sneeze coming. It's so hot outside, my phone overheated and quit working, so I had to wait till I got home. I figured it might do that. Sometimes I'll be out riding my dirt bike and I have it in my pocket, pull it out and it won't even work. It just says overheating, or first it says warning, and then overheating, it flashes that. Anyhow, that's a whole different subject. So I just want to say hello to all my friends and subscribers, whoever may be passing by, seeing this. I'm sorry it's such a like a depressing video, but you know, we got to start talking about this. We got to start getting this out there before it gets out. Well, it's already out of control, but before they start taking our lands and stuff away, we got to get this taken care of. If everybody, I know a lot of people come out here, and we just went, it was last month, I joined a group here and went and did a 2-day cleanup of the desert, and you can see we didn't even touch the beginning of it. I mean, it's just tons of trash out there, people throwing on the ground. So if you happen to be somewhere camping and you see somebody slinging trash on the ground, don't be scared, speak up. I'm not saying go over there and punch them in the face. I know sometimes that's what we would like to do. I'm not saying do that, but voice your opinion. Say, hey, you know, say that ain't right. You know, kind of make them feel bad about themselves. Maybe they'll have enough decency to pick it up. But don't get in a confrontation. It ain't worth that. But anywho, I'm gonna get off here. I'm in the air conditioner. I just gave Rusty some peanut butter. He's over there about to beat the side of his head in with his tongue. It's funny when I like watching him eat peanut butter. It's funny. But anywho, I'm gonna get off here until I see you again. God bless you.